Hello friends, I hope you will be preparing for preliminary examination, and I thought of clarifying some doubts that students had asked. The first doubt, students have in their mind is that what do I do when they ask a different kind of a question? Or let us assume that if they ask for a very tough question or some convention that I do not know, or some national park that I have not studied, or some article that I have missed, or some geographical concept that I am not sure. Imagine this point very well. See, and one more thing, yes, many of the lessons are found in the places that we usually don't look. For example, I feel that this Kung Fu Panda, if you have seen that movie, so if you are stressed, you watch that movie as well. So during my preparation, it used to help me a lot. In this Kung Fu Panda, there is a saying, the past has gone, the future is not yet come. And today is what it is present, and that's why it's called as a present. It's a gift to you. What that means is that if we keep on thinking about what question is going to come, we will first point will not read today. Next 2 months or 3 months or 2 months, which is there till preliminary examination, it's going to be a lot of stress. Your brain is going to conjure up meaning it's going to pull up scenarios which you will not be prepared for that. Even in topics, so your brain will say that even in topics that they may ask a different question. So how would you answer? Such kind of things will come to you every night from today onwards. But what I say is that for a question, as in Kung Fu Panda it is said, the present is the truth. Present, what you have to do. If you have to work well in the future, what you have to do is that very simply analyze the previous year question. This is what is in our hands. It is a gift. This is what it means. We are searching for a diamond or a gold or something like that in the future. We have a gift in our hands. That is previous year question. You will finish off this exam and understand how this gift is what was the most essential part of all this preparation. You would have studied whatever material or whatever thing that you want, but or whatever, how many question papers you have solved, this many question papers, yes, well and good, but have you gone through the gift of previous year question? So for the question that whether I have to worry about something which comes in the future that I may not know, the answer is no. The answer is worry about things which you have in your hand, which is the previous year question. Analyze them. You will understand the meaning of what I say in the examination hall. You will not fail in this preliminary examination if you go through this method. The second point is very simple. This first is worrying about the future. The second is, see, if we keep on worrying about the future, or if we keep on worrying about the fact that I have not covered this material or that material, this current affairs, what will happen is that we will get stressed. When we get stressed, the control in our brain goes away. And when the control goes away, what we do, usually we go for the easiest path. I have read some quotes saying that the complicated things should be simplified. That's not the point that happens when we go for some shortcuts. Simplifying is not a shortcut. Simplifying is make the complex thing that the books that you have read into an understandable phenomena for the examination using the previous year question. You should understand the difference. Simplifying meaning is not using shortcuts. For example, the shortcut they go for is the tricks. I have said it in previous videos also. I have said it in so many other videos also. Maybe okay, even if you don't agree with me, even if you don't think that what I say is correct, you can check it in the examination hall. The tricks will not work. The tricks may work in some 2 questions or 3 questions. You can say that all, or you can say that okay, predominantly increasing. increasing for 5-10 years. These are all tricks which is very, 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 very frivolous. In a 100-question paper, these 3 questions are not going to give you your, you can see if that had worked. You think about it. If that had worked, everyone should have cleared preliminary examination. Why they are not clearing, nobody is asking. You can think about any which way. It's like an horoscope, horoscope or these pseudosciences. Horoscope is a pseudoscience. They go for this kind of a thing only. They tap into the fears that we have. They tap into the point will be that you will be thinking about the future, what to do and what not to do, and there will be fear, and they will tap into that, and they will say these are the things you have to do in the parigaram panno, ada panno, ida panno. See, what kind of a thing has worked for anyone? If parigaram senja, see, everybody should be a billionaire, right? Everybody can do parigaram, but everybody, are they billionaires? These horoscopes or these tricks in UPSC, these tricks in UPSC is exactly catering to the human psychology of horoscopes. We have floundered and faltered for generations because of this. Are we going to do that in civil services also? You are future IAS officer wanting to change the path of this country in a correct direction, in a way that science takes them. But if we also think about tricks can clear us this examination, it would be number one mistake that we do. So what I propose is, first point, be in the present, analyze the previous year question, analyze very deeply, sincerely, what has been the question. You see the 360-degree angle of that question. You think about finishing of those questions. You think about how I can make justice if they ask this question again. You think in that manner. You don't think whether, see, any other question. Let us wait for that, whereas time is there. The second is, as I told you, the tricks. Do not fall for this, my friends. I say it with utmost sincerity. I have written this examination so many times, 8 times I have written. This trick will not work. There is no trap. There is no, see, UPSC is not there to find faults in you. This is the point. It's a human instinct. I can scare you. I can make you feel that you are inadequate. I can make you think that you don't belong to something. Then only I can sell you something. You should understand that these tricks work in that way. Tricks are not the way through this exam. These are all things there to make you feel inadequate so that they can sell you something which is not that. So next point is that, so what do I do? So this is the last point. So what do I do? Do go for things which are boring. That is books, newspaper, previous year question. See, you may think that there is no excitement in that. I can read a material, it has too colorful, you have this pictures and so many things. Pictures are there in NCERT also. I can show you so many questions. Maybe I'll make a video on that. I'll show you every question has a answer in NCERT. But what we think is that you can think of this like, we don't value stuff which is very close to us. Nobody values a friendship. Nobody values a family. Nobody values, people who have stood by them when they are, when they are down. We usually value things which are not in our hands. Maybe this is a bigger car, bigger house, bigger thing. But what is a bigger house or a bigger car without the family which is there, which people who have stood by us? This is a human instinct. This is not something that people do it. People or only few people do. This is a human instinct that we all do. We all go through this. We all think that the next thing will be the better. But the most important idea of life is you will find all your answers in the most boring stuff. Boring things are what gives you your results. Success is, see, they say that hard work gives success. What I feel is, get used to get boring. You think about doing the basics correctly day in and day out. Put your efforts, put your head down, do the basics right. You will find your answer when you're writing preliminary examination. These 3 things is what I understood about this examination. Again, I reiterate, Do not worry about what question it is going to come. Worry about what is the gift that you have in your hand, which is previous year question. These are wonderful gifts. You will understand the meaning of them when you write this exam. Do not worry about, the second point is that do not worry about these tricks and magics and horoscope and see, you may be a person, I'm very sorry that if you believe in horoscope, but there is, see, if a horoscope works or anything works like that, magic works, everybody should be clearing preliminary examination. How is it not possible? Why is that mark not coming? You see, everybody has access to these tricks. Everybody knows these tricks. Why these things are not clearing preliminary examination? You want to know the answer. Why? Because the answer is boring. The answer is, you have to read. You have to read the basic books. You have to read the preliminary examination question paper. You have to read newspaper regularly. Do these things, you will clear this exam. Now is also, there is ample amount of time is there. Do not worry about the past. Do not worry about the future. Worry about what is the gift present to you. This is the gift which you have. I am very sure that you will clear this exam if you go for the books, NCERT books, if you go for the basic things, if you revise the previous year question, and if you keep on revising the important topics and correlate with newspaper. Thank you and all the best. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Minds of Aspirant. You can send this video to anyone who is preparing for civil services and to your family members who want to know about civil services also. There is a Telegram channel, Minds of Aspirant official as well. You can click that link and join the group, and you can ask for whatever doubts that you have. And also you can click the bell icon so that you will get regular updates from Minds of Aspirant. Thank you. All the best.